Hey, new parents, this video is for you. I'm coming to you today with my #1 favorite new parent pose. You are not going to need very much at all. You are going to need a wall, or a couch will work in a pinch. And you can do this with or without your baby. So you can see I've got my sloth over here as my demo baby. And I'll even show you how to get into the pose with a baby nearby. So let's say your baby's just nicely lying right on the ground. You're going to scoot your hips up really pretty close to the wall. And you're gonna roll over to your side and lie on your side for a moment. This is protecting your core as you come into the pose. I'm now gonna cradle the baby, so I've got their head and I've got their torso. And as I roll onto my back, I'm lifting baby up onto my belly. Legs are coming up with me. You might wanna move the legs all together if your pelvic floor is still really recovering or you've got any stitches after childbirth. And you can set babe right on the low belly. This is not going to be comfortable to do with a baby early after a cesarean birth. So go ahead and give your baby to someone else, or if they're happy laying right next to you, you can leave them just sleeping right next to you, especially for those post-cesarean parents, okay? So then once you're in this legs up the wall pose, everything in the world will feel a little bit better. You can start to feel the blood rushing down from your legs if they're swollen. Let the feet flex forward and back. And you could choose just to stop right here and listen to my voice while staying in the same position. But if you want to keep going with us, bend the knees so that the feet are flat on the wall and start to roll up and down. I'm going to move my baby out of the way so you can see me, but of course you could do this with that babe right on your lap. And you're going to lift up and roll down. When you're doing this, knees could have a block squeeze between them to keep them together, but just think of keeping them in line with your hips. Rolling up and down. This is putting a lot of pressure in the upper back, massaging in between the shoulder blades, working those tired muscles. And the gaze is staying straight up to the sky. That's protecting your cervical spine in this pose. If you find a spot that feels good, you could stay there. If you wanted to be more restorative, you could grab a block or a thick cushion or a bolster, a couple of pillows, and you could slide it underneath your hips. You want to rest it right on the sacrum and the tops of the hip bones. So it's going to feel bony. Don't put it onto the lower back with the spine. That's not going to feel supportive. You'll know when you get it to the right spot. I know that's a frustrating thing to hear, but it will feel good and relaxing to you. And that could be a blanket, a bolster, a block, any height. Once you get up there and you feel stable, extend the legs out straight or near straight on the wall. If you have a babe in your arms, you've just got them right in your hands here. And if there's no babe in arms can rest free, palms facing up. You could stay here for quite some time. You could stay here for a minute, 3 minutes, 5 minutes. This is a beautiful inversion. So energy is getting restored into the pelvis. Pelvis just did so much work for those of you who just gave birth. And yet you're doing it without the harsh jumping and intensity and core recovery needed to be back into our headstands or handstand practices. So let yourself sink in here and start to notice your breathing and even the state of your mind as you rest. When you're ready to come down, knees bend, soles of the feet press into the wall. You lift the hips up off of your bolster, your blanket, whatever they were on, and you slowly roll the spine back down. Once again, extend the legs up the wall. Legs definitely don't have to be straight. Scooch as far away from the wall as needed to create comfort. And then again, no baby in the arms. Palms are face down, up. Palms are face up, down by your side. And if there is a baby, you've got them sitting. Their head might even be gently resting back between your thighs. Hands are on their body, helping them just stay stable. Close the eyes. Take a nice big yawn through the jaw, opening it big on the exhale. And then really, I would encourage you to just stay right where you are. Stay here for the next 3 minutes, 5 minutes. 15 minutes of legs up the wall could feel like a full nap. If you want to supercharge this pose, find a great yoga nidra track and put it on while you rest here with your legs up the wall. If this feels like a lot of pressure on your sacrum, don't hesitate, right? And what I mean by that is if you're feeling a lot in your hips right here, don't hesitate to grab just a regular bed pillow. Put it in between your hips and the floor. That's going to give you some extra cushioning. Stay here for as long as you want. When you're ready, babies can come onto the chest, bend the knees, and then we roll everything over to the side. Let babies rest on the ground while you use your hands to press all the way up to seated, and you're restored and ready to get back to your day. Thanks so much for practicing with us. Thanks for enjoying my very favorite pose, legs up the wall. If you have any questions, reach out to me. hello@mountainmamamassage.com.